With tonight's card here on PCW, Full Throttle, Rob Moore with Chris Myers once again. Of course, the ladder match for the Cruiserweight belt coming up later tonight in our main event. But right now, here's a man who's got a match coming up next week, and there won't be any titles on the line in that one. All that'll be on the line in that match, personal pride.
Speaking of pride, look what he's got on his arm.
Yes, indeed. Quite an arm piece there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, Sexy Steve DeMarco.
This young lady has been very instrumental as of late in the career of one Steve DeMarco as the countdown continues to Capital Punishment coming up next week. DeMarco, of course, will take on the Cruiserweight killer, BJ Turner.
Instrumental's the word, and she's a finely tuned instrument, I'm betting.
Meanwhile, Steve DeMarco's opponent is a young rookie just getting a start here in PCW. He's impressed a few people.
He's impressed the hell out of me.
Certainly, he's come a long way in a short time.
From Binghamton, New York, the Punisher, Michael Castle.
This is going to be a real test for young Mike Castle here on PCW Full Throttle as he takes on the veteran, the first and only Grand Slam champion in PCW history, Sexy Steve DeMarco.
Well, you know, I've said a lot of good things about this kid, Mike Castle, but I really think that he bit way more than he could chew.
Well, indeed, the best way to learn is to take on the very best, and in this case, Mike Castle's opponent is among the very best here in PCW. Many belts to his credit. Hard slap to the face.
Yeah, but what you don't do is you don't come into PCW, even as a rookie, you don't come in and then take on Steve DeMarco a week before he's going to have one of the biggest matches of his career when you know this is just a tune-up for him.
And we saw DeMarco a week ago against newcomer Brett Barnes, who did an able job until falling victim to the sexy kick of DeMarco, and DeMarco and Castle just tied up there. DeMarco trying to pound his way out of that front face lock.
Castle doing a really nice job there, trying to take advantage of his amateur background. Oh my God!
What a chop by DeMarco.
And he took it. He took that chop.
Indeed, there will be a lot of chops next week with DeMarco against Turner. Look at that arm drag takedown by Castle, and now a hip toss by Castle, and Sexy Steve DeMarco. Look at that on the receiving end of a drop kick, and DeMarco's got to feel a little bit frustrated now. Look out, going
up.
Look at the
power of this kid.
Mike Castle showing off an impressive array of moves here, and it looks like he's going to go all the way to the top rope, taken to the air early here on Steve DeMarco.
Well, DeMarco doesn't know what hit him, and that's very wise of DeMarco. Taking a little break. What the hell's going on here? Hey, there's a match going on.
Well, we've got Chris Bussey and his personal assistant, his brother Stephen Bussey, out here, and I have no clue what Bussey is doing out here at this time.
Steve, you have a big match next week at Capital Punishment against BJ Turner. So I've decided to give you the night off.
Oh, that's very generous. Very generous.
Generous to a fault. Maybe do some biceps, sit-ups, whatever you need to do to get ready for Capital Punishment next week.
Well, there he goes. He's taking
Castle,
his young lady with him.
You stay right there.
Well, she can stay.
Good job.
Oh, look at that. I think he's starting to see Steve DeMarco rather than Luke Bronson in that ring with him.
Well, this is a wrestling match. This is
speaking of DeMarco, here comes Sexy Steve. He's got a hold of Turner, yanking the foot out from under him. Turner trying to kick his way out. DeMarco with a hold of him. Oh! Bronson laying in the forearm. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, that's genius. Oh, now he's really got a beef with him.
DeMarco had a hold of Turner, enabling Bronson to get the victory. Now DeMarco's in there with Turner himself.
Bronson picks up the win, and Turner's picking up the bruises.
Next week, fans, these two are going to clash one-on-one in an officially sanctioned match, but Steve DeMarco doesn't want to wait. He wants to destroy BJ Turner right here, right now. Going after him, just hitting him with everything he's got. Turner's back up to his feet, firing in with the right hands. DeMarco climbing away. Oh, my gosh, low blow by DeMarco.
Good night. Oh, he caught him on the back of the head.
Back of the head, and now he's got that variation on him.
Turner's getting very lucky because DeMarco's gone for the section kick twice, and he only caught it one time. But Turner's so far out of it, it's not even funny. You can ring that bell all day, it's not going to wake him up.
DeMarco with Turner draped over that top rope, and the referees are going to have to do something to pry DeMarco off. Finally, they do.
Well, you don't think this match next week is just going to be a bloody battle? Well, you need to get here for this one next week, folks.
Capital Punishment 1 week away, and these two, Steve DeMarco, BJ Turner, are going to be involved in what is probably going to be the most brutal match of the night. But then again, who knows? So many brutal matches for next week. You've got to see it to believe it, fans. We'll be back with more action here on PCW Full Throttle on the Encore Sports Network.
Accompanied by the lovely Tavia, sexy Steve DeMarco.
So that's her name, Tavia.
Tavia. All right. Wow.
You stay right here. You conduct this interview. You be a professional for 5 minutes of your life.
Well, that's not fair.
I had an easy night. Next week, Capital Punishment, I end BJ Turner. That's what I do. I come in here and I end careers. I stop people. I'm the only Grand Slam winner. And at Capital Punishment, I'm going to prove once again why I am the greatest wrestler alive.
Oh, wait just a minute. What have we got now?
Well, who's daring to interrupt DeMarco during it?
Oh, wait a minute.
God.
Oh, my God. He's back out.
Oh, my God.
Are they going to send Colossus in there against DeMarco? That'll be interesting.
Steve DeMarco, I think you need to head to the back and get ready for Capital Punishment because I told you you had the night off.
Wait a second. DeMarco just threw
No.
I can't take this anymore.